Yo, what's up, everybody? Matty Ice here with Profit Props, and this is the Sharp Side. I'm excited for today's episode. If you're not in the chat, might be on Twitch, pardon me, YouTube, wherever you are. If you haven't got it, it might be closed by now. But Giannis is out. If you can, go grab a Heat money line. It also looks like under 220.5 is the play. So if you can get on that quick, that's what we're liking early. Wanted to get that out before I get to the Lakers-Grizzlies game. Lakers-Grizzlies starting in 10 minutes. You can get the Lakers right now at -1 with the cheapest money line being -105 at Bookmaker. Onshore, a lot of 115s. But anyways, first 5-unit play of since I've been giving out picks, I think Lakers money line, 5 units. I definitely would love to see them get out to a large lead here early and be able to get like a Grizzlies +4 for like 2.5 units, play it back. Sticking my head out there a little bit with this large of a play, but without Ja, the Grizzlies are about 2 points worse in terms of net rating, and I thought this game should be closer to 110, 114.5. So part of this is personal. I'm a Lakers fan, so that's part of the reason I'm going so heavy on this. But I really honestly think this is a good spot with good value, being that I think it should be closer to a 5-point spread, and you can lay a -1. You could even get an 0.5 still at Bookmaker. So 5 units, Lakers money line, but that's not all I have for today's plays in terms of that game.
Lineups.
Also going to take Jaren Jackson Jr.'s over. You can get this 22.5, 23.5. I like this before the Ja news, and then now with Ja being out, I just love it. He's going to be the focal point of their offense tonight. I know he's got a tough matchup in Anthony Davis, but Desmond Bane should get extra looks, trying to space the floor out, and I think Jaren Jackson Jr. gets about 18 shots off tonight. And I have him projected at about 25.5 points. So I like Jaren Jackson Jr.'s over tonight, even though I'm still all over the Lakers. Then I'm also, the line's moved. So I played under 226.5. This was before the Ja news was released. And that's moved so far now. So you can follow me on BetStamp and get everything sent to you as soon as I play it. It's absolutely free. I've tried things like Dub Club and a website, and I just think BetStamp's probably going to be the best way to do it. Next, we've got the Miami game, which we already talked about. I did have Giannis's under tonight, so obviously that's not going to go. He's not going to be playing tonight. But along with that, I've also got Miami Heat spread. I got a +8.5, but I like this at 6, 6.5. Doesn't matter. I like it all the way up to the money line. Wish I could have got some more value on the money line. I rushed to the spread, got the spread. Line was closed before I could get to the money line. So I don't have any coin on the money line because of how much it's moved, but I still think it's a really good play. I'm also going to take, and I'm a little worried about this now, but I've already played it, so I'm going to release it. Jimmy Butler under 28.5 points. I'm a little worried about it now, but maybe Miami doesn't need to play him as much. I don't know. He's going to be more focused now offensively, which worries me. So we'll see what happens with that one. Not a big fan of it anymore. It's a 1-unit play, and if you haven't played it yet, I might lean off of that one now. In terms of the next game, is the next game the Minnesota game? Yeah, we got Lakers, we got Milwaukee, then we got Minnesota, Denver. I'm going to take Karl Anthony Towns over 20.5 points. You can still get this at MGM where it's moved a lot of other places. My projections for Cat tonight were about 24. So I don't think he's going to soar over this by any means. It's not something that I'm in love with, but I do like Cat over 20.5 points tonight against Denver. Jokic is still questionable, and with or without him, I think I still like this play. In terms of market movement, the Heat game has dropped all the way down to 218, 217, 216 on the under. If you could lay at 218, you'd probably still have good closing line value. The Memphis game is going back closer to a pick 'em. So there might be some value there. If you're trying to bet the Lakers, you could probably hold off and maybe get just a slightly better number. You can now lay a -03 circa Las Vegas. Anything else for me tonight? I'm going to take Minnesota plus 5.5 first half. I just think that's a little bit too much. I know they got beat by 29 points in the first round of the playoffs, or I should say the first game of the playoffs, but I don't see that happening again tonight. So that's what I got for tonight, NBA. Focus solely on the NBA today. Let's get back to winning ways. If you follow on BetStamp, we're up 1.5 on baseball so far today, and that's where we're going to keep it. That's it for me today. Best of luck, y'all, and I'll be back tomorrow.